Hello out there, and I've got a pretty quick video today about a CRKT purchase from the past couple weeks that has just left a very bad taste in my mouth. And guys, no, it is not this Caligo. This Caligo that's in front of you right now has been awesome so far. I've been carrying it nonstop. Just wanted to get it in front of the camera for a quick second. Review on this will be coming in the next week or so, but I have not carried anything else really since I picked up this knife, and that's pretty unusual for me, for my EDC habits. I like to change things up and bounce around between knives, and this one has been a mainstay in my pocket and already showing some wear on the frame here, which is just fine. Very cool knife, loving it a whole lot, and like I said, stay tuned because that review will be coming in the next week or so. But today I am talking about a different CRKT, another knife that is blue and black in color, and this one is discontinued, and it is called the Premonition. And the Premonition is an excellent design. It's a Jerry McGinnis design, one that I had in my collection for a long time, and like an idiot, for some stupid reason, I sold it. And so in the past few months, I've been trying to hunt down some of these old McGinnis designs like the Premonition. He also designed a knife called the Summa and one called the Tuition. And guys, quick tangent, but if you ever come across the Tuition, the CRKT Tuition, I 100% recommend trying to pick it up. The prices are gouged, I'm sure, if you can find one at this point, but it is worth it. A very cool knife, sort of in a lot of ways in terms of look and build, a predecessor to the Pilar, and just a very neat looking design. And anyway, so I've been trying to get my hands on all these knives, and I came across this Premonition on eBay, and it was a really good price. It was like 20, 25 bucks. And, you know, usually if you can find them, they're going to be, you know, people asking for like 40 or 50. So I grabbed it. I picked it up. And the bad thing about that was that I got a lemon. I got a lemon, sort of got burned on the transaction. And, you know, this was listed as new, and you can tell, I mean, I haven't carried this knife, used it at all. And you can see there's wear down here, like by the serrations. You know, the coating isn't there anymore because the knife has been used. You know, same thing on the backside. You know, and you can actually see there's like nicks in the serrations. So the knife is 100% not new anymore. And also, like, that's how the knife came, dirty on the inside there. And then the real fun thing is you can see that lockup just like this is okay. But if you actually pull on the blade and really engage it, you can see how far the lockup goes, and that's really not good. And I've seen it even further than that, and just really wouldn't be that safe. So a real bummer because, like I said, I got burned on this, and unfortunately the seller is in Canada. So, you know, if I'm going to return the knife, I'm going to spend a little bit of extra money shipping it to him in order to do that. And I don't know, just sort of disappointing because I was so excited to unbox this knife, guys. I was so thrilled when I was taking it out and holding it in my hand again, and then I looked closer and just a bummer because it just isn't what it should be. The knife doesn't flip like at all, at all. So yeah, just not a very good example of what is actually a very good design. You know, and just taking a look at the knife, you can see it's just so cool. You know, blue and black G10. This was a budget knife for CRKT, you know, back in the day. So just, you know, cool materials. It is 8CR13 MOV, I think, but I mean, still, just the look of it, the milling, you know, the way that it feels in hand, it's like a little bit thick, even though the scales are so small. Just an awesome design, and a tease more than anything, because now I still have to try to find one, unless I can possibly get this fixed. So, yeah, just wanted to do a couple things today, share that experience with you, and also show off, you know, what is a very cool discontinued design. I know I'm doing this really because I talk with a lot of people about how I buy stuff on eBay all the time, and, you know, I get some really good deals and some really good blades, and very rarely does something happen like this where I get burned for it, but it does happen, and thankfully in this situation, you know, it was only like 25 bucks, and I'm not out too much money, you know, and if it were something, you know, a little more serious, I'm sure I could have returned the knife, but I'll probably play with it, see if I can do something to make this work. Yeah, look at the clip though. Clip is always sort of sucked on this model. But anyway, guys, has this ever happened to you? Have you ever had any kind of experiences with stuff like this in terms of getting burned with purchases? You know, something just not working out well, something getting taken out of the mail. What's your experience with third-party kind of stuff and, you know, trusting other people in our community? Because mine has generally been good, but there's always stuff like this that does happen. So anyway, guys, any other questions, comments, suggestions, complaints, let me know down below. I will talk with you soon. Like I said, if you ever do see this model or a tuition, especially in like a brick and mortar shop, pick it up because it is awesome. All right, guys, take care, and I will talk to you soon. Have a good one.